All right. Hi, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are at. It's still sunshine out here in sunny California. And I know, Wakil, it's nighttime for you. It's also nighttime for Kanaz up in Indiana. But I just want to welcome everyone to the call. And before we get started, I wanted to open up into word of prayer and some meditation from Coach Wakil in Texas.
Okay. Dear Father God, we come to you as humble as we know how. We just want to thank you for this opportunity once again to come amongst each other and just talk about future plans and opportunities that we have for financial culture, dear Father God. I ask that you keep us in our right mind, dear Father God. Give us the knowledge and the understanding of what we hear and what we need to do, dear Father God, throughout the week, throughout the moment, throughout the second of every day, dear Father God. We just want to thank you for looking after us, camping your angels around us, dear Father God, around our family members, those who are down right now, dear Father God, sick or ill in the hospital. I ask that you just camp your angels around them, dear Father God. And I ask that you just let this meeting and all the other future meetings go as good as they have been, dear Father God. It's in your precious and wonderful name we pray and we thank you. Amen.
Amen. All right. So you have the motivational piece for us, Wakil?
Yes, I do.
All right.
All right. So, Ray had sent me a text earlier. She said she wanted to start talking about success. And so when I started thinking about success, I was like, what is success? What is success? What is success? So I ended up writing this. I put, yea, do I walk through the valley of shadow of death, I let no evil blind my sight, nor will I allow myself to accept failure. Why succeed if everything in life is handed to you? Bear no false witness to this message. Greatness is not made, it's acquired, by those who lead without question or hesitation, who can do not only what is asked of them, but produce so much more. A like-minded individual will agree and push another to levels of disbelief. We are not measured by our steps, but by how we took those steps and the sacrifices it took to make them daily. Ask yourself, what haven't I done to better this day at this moment? Yesterday was in the past, tomorrow hasn't happened yet. So don't wait for it. Go and get it. Whatever you say you can do, regardless of how everyone else is doing it, you found a way to do it better.
All right. That sounds really, it's right on point. And so, like you said, success is there for everyone, and we just got to go get it. I appreciate that word, Wakil. And so, I know we have some new people on board. And first, I just want to personally thank them for, trusting us. Welcome aboard to our team. We have managers on board. We have Ted is here. We have Wakil. We have Jackie. We have Janet. We're all team managers. And so we're here to support you in your new endeavor of being a financial coach. And like, in order to be successful, you got to do what the successful people do. We're here to train and mentor you. This can be exciting. Sometimes it can be very trying, but let me rest assured that this is a very rewarding career move for you. Thank you for being part of our team of coaches. We're going to do everything possible to ensure your success with us here at Financial Coach for You. With that being said, it's going to take a strong effort now because we're not going to do it for you. We're going to show you how it's done. We're going to hold you by your hand and until you're able to walk and run on your own like Wakil. When Wakil got started, when you first got started, Wakil, you had to have someone holding you. Now, how do you feel?
I really I feel like I can do more than when I started out to. You know, I entered into this business with no idea of how to run my own business. And Financial Coach for You gave me the tools and the help along the way to understand what it is that I need to do to run my own business. And not only did they give me that, but they're still here. You know, Ray's still here, Ted's still here, helping me along the way, making sure that I got everything that I need to continue to be successful. And that's the most important thing to me.
Right. So whether you plan on doing seminars or any type of lead generation, rest assured that we're here to help you every step of the way. Willing to put an effort um, to learn and follow the path that's been laid before, because we have laid that path. Um, Ted loves to crunch numbers. So Ted, I'm going to pull you in here. Just give a little brief, intro on what you do for the team as far as supporting.
Well, as far as support, I'm always here for just about everybody. From the license agents, if they need some help as far as running different scenarios, if they're not familiar with their back office, running illustrations with the different companies that we're affiliated with, LSW, Anico, F&G, and all the other companies out there, I'll go ahead and, you know, do a one-on-one with you, do some just training, any type of training that you want to go ahead and learn on. And as of right now, like what Keel's really, he's quite busy with school, and he has a lot of leads out there. So I'm working on putting the game plans together for him. He knows what to do, but he doesn't know, he just doesn't have the time for it, and that's where I come in. And if he has any other questions also, and you know, I'm here to answer just about anything. And as of right now, so in fact, this past week, Ray and I were quite busy with a lot of the level threes. If everybody should know what is a level three. If not, ask myself or Ray or anyone else out there. Everybody should know what is level three, because the level three, especially with the licensed agents, that's basically going towards getting yourself paid. That's one step closer to getting paid. So that's what you want to try to lead on to.
So
And
because and so
yeah,
because we are education, we deal with educating the consumer. We don't just sell, because everything that the consumer needs help with, we can address and we can help. And
right,
so like
absolutely.
the different levels are is a form of education. We don't When they first come in, it's a menu. How can we serve you? What do you need? What do you need instead of here? Get this. This is good for you. Eat it. We don't do that. And that's what sets us above and beyond all these companies out there. I feel like other companies, because I've been around the block. I've been in this industry since 1996. And I know, Ted, you've been around for a while. And so we have, you know, experienced all of it. We have companies that tell you, in order to be part of our company, you have to pay so much money and maintain and maintain, what, a $25 a month, subscription. And if you don't do that, you're out. We have companies that say you have a quota. You have a quota. You have so many people you have to help every week, or else you're out. And then there's some companies that just plain all not ethical at all. And so we've been around the block. And so what we have done with Financial Coach for You is we've taken all the good things, the things that I like, the things that I know my clients would like, and we've put it all into one stop shop. So when you come in as a client, you leave as a friend. And that's huge. That is huge. And so a lot of times, people come on board and they say, well, I don't know if I can do this. Just remember, we work as a team. Everyone has different strengths. Like, I know Ted. Ted doesn't want to do presentations to get in front of hundreds of people. That's not what he likes to do. What Ted likes to do is number crunching, putting the plans and the scenarios in place. I don't like numbers. I don't like crunching numbers, right? And so he does that. I love speaking. I love teaching. And so if you feel like, hey, all I can do is make phone calls, then come on, make the phone calls. So all I want to say is welcome aboard, and we're glad you're here. and we're going to do everything that we can to make this a very successful experience for you. Anything else you want to share before we go into our meat and potatoes? No? Okay. All right. So I'm going to go through and share my screen so everyone can see. We wanted to go over our blueprint. When you get started with Financial Coach for You, everyone has been given a blueprint. And that blueprint is a success, is a binder that tells you, every step of the way what your first step is. Because I know how it is when you're getting involved with a new company, you want to know, um, how do I, what do I need to do? What's the first step? Okay. So if anyone, you guys can see my screen. Okay. So Financial Coach for You is the blueprint for success. Welcome to our team. And here is our vision, our mission, our vision, and our goals. Our goal for Financial Coach for You is to create a referral network with individuals, businesses, and agencies throughout all 50 states and U.S. territories, including Canada, whose main focus is primarily for the betterment of families. Our mission is a one-liner. It's to help families take control of their finances through an educational approach and monthly budgeting. Our vision is huge. It's to be the leading financial coaching agency providing financial training, knowledge, and service to families all over the world. Because I'm not from America, I'm from the Caribbean. And people in my island need to know about finances as well. Yeah, we use different currencies, but money is the same. We still have our needs. So we want to help families attain their financial goals, protect their families and businesses, and be a resource for everyone who seek our services. So, congratulations on your decision to join our team and this virtual financial coaching agency. Yes, our company is virtual because we're able to write business, we're able to help families all over the U.S. I'm licensed in 21 different states right now, and including Hawaii. We closed a couple of businesses last week in Hawaii. So when you get started, this is a checklist that we give to you. A checklist is critical to your early success. Complete each of the following items to begin your Financial Coach for You business. As a coach, you're going to get your very own email address because it's important to have a separate email than your personal email. All your business is going to go to Financial Coach for Your email address. So for example, if your name is Ted, your email address would be ted at financialcoachforyou.net. Jackie would be Jackie at financialcoachforyou.net. Ray at financialcoachforyou.net. Okay. Now, FEG, Freedom Equity Group, is a company that we're going to build from. The platform is where we're using their own platform to build upon. This company is the only company I know out there that would give us the flexibility that we need as independent agents, independent coaches to grow and expand. And besides, they have some awesome products and services. Live with living benefits and retirement plans and college funding for the children. So all that is wonderful. Now, with communication, we want to stress a lot of us have these smartphones, and some of us don't even know how to use these smartphones, right? And so we want to make sure that you're able to make three-way calls on your cell phone because you never know when you're going to run into someone or you could be speaking to someone and they ask a question, about a certain thing that you don't know any knowledge about. It would be good to say, hold on a second, let me see if I can get Coach Ray on the line, see maybe she can answer, or maybe Coach Ted, and be able to do that three-way call. We encourage everyone to call, text, your team leader, whoever invited you into Financial Coach for You, make sure you communicate with them all the time. They're the ones that you're going to go to first because you are connected to them. Check your emails every single day. We send out a lot of information, but we don't bombard you with a whole bunch of stuff. But it's key information. We might have a workshop that we're doing in the community, and you might want to attend. Or we have, like right now, we have a college that we're going to go to do we're going to do some recruiting at a college. You might want to attend that. So how would you know about it? It's through the emails, through the calendars. And once you receive the email, all we ask is a common courtesy. Say, hey, thanks, I got it. Oh, I'm not going to be able to attend. That's a form of communication. It's not just a one-sided. It's back and forth. It's a two-way conversation going. If you have anyone that you're interested in bringing into the company, they have to go through me. No one is going to join this company without me knowing. Why? Because I'm looking for peculiar people, not just any ordinary people can join this company. We're looking for people that have integrity, people that are honest, people that don't put themselves first, okay? Meaning that it's not about the money, it's about service. And if that person that you're bringing in has all the qualities that we need and we're looking for, then you have no problems. We'll welcome them in. Now, when you're starting your business, you're going to work with your team leader to determine the best way to start your business. Some people start on a part-time basis. Some people start on a full-time basis. My thing is, if you have a full-time job, do not quit your full-time job to do what we're doing. Work this business part-time until your income here surpasses your full-time job. So we have to have wisdom here. You got to be coachable. We talk about who do you know? If you are opening up a restaurant, who are the first people you're going to tell about your restaurant? You're going to have flyers all over the place, but I'm pretty sure you're going to tell your friends, you're going to tell your family members, look, I'm opening a restaurant. Come in. Come and see it. Come sample the food. So the 200 names we ask for you to do, those are your names. And it's always good to put them down on paper. These are your first people that you're going to introduce and tell them about what you do. And how you do it is we're not going to bombard them. I'm not going to call them. I'm not going to mess up your relationship. We have surveys that we do. We have different ways of reaching them. We also do training and classes throughout the community. We do home opportunity presentations where we can go in and talk to a family. We might have a big family. They want us to come in and present what we do on a group setting. We'll do that. We also have conference calls that we do, like right now we have conference calls we do, the training. We have network marketing groups within the community. We do webinars, community events, financial classes. We're teaching right now at the church, New Seasons Church. We have a series of classes going on there, spiritual and financial classes. And so just plug in and go with the flow. So now I wanted to ask Wakil to go over the why. Why you want to, what's your why? Why do you want to be a part of this company? Okay, Wakil?
Took me a minute to get my microphone, sorry.
Okay.
I want to be a part of this company because I can help this company grow. I'm still at the age of growth and development. I feel I can not only learn from, the people who went before me, but I can help teach people to come after me. I want to be a part of something that will become a legacy.
Okay, so you want to go over this page with,
I can.
yeah.
So, like Ray was saying, in the beginning, whenever whether you're talking to new clients or you're just refreshing for yourself, establishing your why is always going to be important because your why is exactly what it is, why you're doing what you're doing. The examples that you see beforehand are you looking for a supplemental income to pay bills? Are you just looking into this business just to make some extra money on the side or not? We're going to be upfront about it. Are you looking to set money aside for vacations? Everybody wants to take a vacation. Everybody would like to retire one day. But what are you doing about it? Okay, that's another reason why you would say yes or no. Do you see full-time or part-time business? Ray said that before. You don't want to quit your full-time job to start this business that you just started. You don't know where it's going to take. You don't know where you're going to end up. So stay with what you know until you can make this surpass your income that you already have. Work the field while you have a chance to. And it says becoming debt free. Everybody needs to be debt free. It's not a want, it's not an option. You need to be debt free. You won't truly enjoy life until you don't owe anybody a dime. Okay? That shouldn't even be an answer up there. It should just automatically be a yes. Do you want more freedom? Once again, do you want to be free? As long as you owe somebody something, you're never free. You're never going to enjoy your vacation. You're never going to enjoy retirement. You won't be able to retire. So your why is strong once again. And what kind of a person do you want to become when you reach your goals? Okay? So right there, you reach the goals that you set for yourself. How do you feel about it? You should feel good. You should feel successful. But at the same time, you want to set more goals. So then that rolls into the next slide. You want to start talking about short-term and long-term goals. Okay? We're going to talk about short-term goals for right now. Okay? Your short-term goals should be obtainable first and foremost. Don't put the bar up so high where it's just impossible to achieve. You're not going to achieve a Ray type goal or a Ted type goal. They've been doing this for 20 years. You got to achieve your goals, like 3 surveys a week, at least talking to somebody. That one opportunity when you were in line, you could have said something to a person. That's a goal. It takes a lot just to speak up. Small goals like that matter because eventually those goals are just going to add up to where you're just doing it naturally. Okay? Set stuff that makes sense. Okay, short-term goals, for example, you will approach how many people throughout, each business day. You see people no matter what. You can't avoid them. You have to interact with people, so you might as well talk to them already right there. So people will come to you. You ain't got to worry about going to people. Um, how many hours will you dedicate, each week to build your business? Well, if you're talking to people on a daily basis, you're already dedicating your time. So you don't have to set aside, specific hours throughout the day. Just make sure that you consistently throughout the day talking about your business and what you can do. And then you will introduce how many people to join your team. Well, you have to be confident in your team and what your team can do first. So you got to stay with stuff that you can do first because people are going to look at you for that leadership. But you got to have your goals and everything down pat before you can even start approaching people to join your team. Always leave the door open. I'm not saying close it up, but keep that in the back of your mind, in the back of your conscience when you're talking to people. Kind of evaluate them. Is this a good team person? Could I bring them in? And, am I going to use my time to talk to them about possibly being a part of my business? Or just leave them at the door, give them the survey, see where they stand.
Okay. Well, thanks, Wakil. And
Mm-hmm.
then I'm going to fast forward down to the last page right here. Oh, you want to talk about duplication as well, Wakil? I know we were talking about this earlier.
Oh, yeah, I run across duplication real quick.
Yeah.
Uh, to be duplicable is not as hard as it sounds. It's easier for a young-minded individual to duplicate something due to the fact that we or the young-minded person or somebody who's new to this has never seen anything else like it before. So it's easier to duplicate. So when you step into this business, everything that you might have known or do know is fine to keep, but be open, be optimistic to new ways of learning. Okay, Ray has developed a system. This system works. If it didn't work, she wouldn't be doing it. But you have to be willing to adapt it into your own system. Okay, take it, take apart a few parts, put it together, make it work for you. But that's the power of duplication. You must make this system that she already created work for you. That's about all I can say about duplication, honestly.
Right. And then here's an example of a penny. If somebody offered you a choice of a penny doubling over 30 days or receiving $1 million up front, which would you choose?
Penny over 30 days.
Right. Most people will see, hey, I want the $1 million. Give me that $1 million up front. But if you do the math, and because we're using duplication, that penny would double and double over 30 days to over $5 million. You know? So to succeed your business, You have to work hard. There's no get rich quick scheme out there. Everybody that tries to get rich quick, they lose. They lose their time, they lose their money, they lose their friends. There's no get rich quick, gammons out there that's gonna give you what you need. You have to put forth the hard work, okay? And you start by learning a skill set and teaching others that skill set. That's why we love what we do here at Financial Coach for You. This is an education. It's not a sales thing where you have to sell, sell, sell. Everybody already have the debt. They have the debt. They have the struggles. They have the kids that want to go to college. They have the desire to one day own a house. Maybe they want to go on vacation. All the needs that they have, we can help them with. So never discredit anyone because you just never know. So, in conclusion, if you dream it, believe it. Reaffirm it, reaffirm your belief every single day. Increase your value. Every day you should set out to learn something new. Use the services that we offer. We have some awesome, wonderful products and services. How can you go out there and tell someone that your restaurant serves the best food, but you don't know what it tastes like? You got to have it, the taste of it. You get new contacts every single day. People are out there hurting in America. They're looking for an opportunity. They're looking for a hope. Anytime you pass off someone, that's telling this person here, you could have saved them. You could have saved their house. You could have saved their life. Because people are checking themselves out. When they have no solutions, they'll check themselves out. I've met people that have said, if I didn't sit down here, when I left, when they came into my office, I have my office in my home. They had a heaviness on them because they didn't know where to turn, what to do. And so I had a lady that came in here to do her taxes, and I sat down with her, and then she was like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe my ex-husband filed with my children." She was banking on getting that money to do things. And so I was able to set her at ease and tell her, don't worry about it. This is what you need to do. When she left my home, she left with her head held high, knowing that there was hope. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you know what she could have done? Knowing what she knew, she'd have gone out there and done something that she was going to be regretting for the rest of her life. So don't take what we do lightly, people. We have things, we have tools, we have services in place to help folks. And the only way you're going to help them is by you reaching out and helping someone. So teamwork makes the dream work. Enjoy the journey and welcome aboard. And the scripture on the bottom right here, Coach Jackie gave to me because I was always telling her, I'm going to increase this so everybody can see. I was always telling her, Jackie, there's so many people out there that needs us. All you have to do is look to the left and look to the right and just say hi. So she brought me this scripture, and it says, Isaiah 30, chapter 30, verses 21 and 23. Whether you turn to the right or to the left, your ears will hear a voice behind you saying, this is the way, walk in it. Verse 23, he will also send you rain for the seed that you sow in the ground, and the food that comes from the land will be rich and plentiful. In that day your cattle will graze in broad meadows. Right now, all we're doing is planting seeds. I have no idea who is going to hear what we talked about today, but we're planting seeds, and we continue to water the seeds because on an opportune time, that seed is going to give fruit. So I thank you for being a part of Financial Coach for You. Right now, I wanted to introduce our wonderful intern, and her name is Lenora. And before I get her on, let me stop this presenting. All right. All right. Before I get her on, let me just give you a little intro on who she is. I taught a class at Monte Vista High School, and then it was a it was a business class. So I came in and presented so that they could get a feel for what it's like to own your own business, and I shared some concepts. And so I said, I want to be able to give back. I want to be able to put such a burning desire to be successful in our youth, because right now what do they have to look forward to? They look on the news and they're looking at college and they're just bombarded with so much different things hitting them. And so I asked the instructor, I said, do you have anyone that I could mentor, that I could have as an intern, that they can learn how it is to be in business? And the instructor says, you know what, I'll put it out there and I'll see who, would be interested. After a couple of weeks, I got a phone call from this young lady. She says, hi, my name is Lenora, and I'd like to be your intern. And I was so excited. I was like, what? Really? Oh my gosh, sure. When do you want to get started? And she says, well, I can meet with you on Thursday and Fridays. Well, Lenora has been meeting with me Thursdays and Fridays for the past month right now, and she has learned so much. And she has such knowledge to bring to the team because her expertise is the internet. Guess what she has done? So I wanted her to come on board and just show us, what she has done for Financial Coach for You as far as building our websites. Are you on, Lenore?
Yes,
All right, welcome to the webinar.
thank you.
Okay, so I know you're gonna share your screen and show us what you have been doing.
Yes.
Okay, so just give us a brief overview.
Okay, so this is the website I've made for Financial Coach for You. It starts out with like an introduction of what the website is about, and as you scroll down, it
Okay, we
introduces
cannot
you.
see. I'm not seeing the screen yet, Lenore. I think you have to present to everyone.
Do you still not see it?
Yeah, you can go to the webinar now. I'm into the website now. There you go. Perfect.
Okay, so it introduces you to the website and what it offers, and as you scroll down, it introduces you to some of the products and services that Financial Coach for You offers the customer. And as you click the buttons, it will send you to a site with more information regarding the specific thing you clicked. And as you scroll down more, they also introduce you to the team and who you would be working with, so you can kind of get a gist of who you're dealing with and their backgrounds. And then we offer business centers for small businesses who are starting out and would like to have their business grow. They can purchase business centers here and learn more information about that, and they'll get more deals depending on which one they decide to purchase. And it will help them with what size they want their business online website to be. And as you scroll down, you can see digital products that will help enhance your website. This is just one of them, and it's a graphic designer, and it helps so you can design and create professional quality graphics to help sell your products and services. So it'll help you promote anything that you would like to sell on your website. And at last, we come to the bottom, and this is a way to get in contact with anybody if you have questions or if you would like to make an appointment. You can get all the information and call them, go meet with Coach Ray, or either email them.
Wow, that is wonderful. And so how I'll say, because I'm looking at this website, and with me, I don't have a computer background. And how easy was that for you?
Could you say that one more time, Miss Ray? Miss Ray?
Ray?
I think she went out for a little bit.
Oh,
Are
Did
you
we
there,
drop her?
Lamont? Yeah, I think it went off a little bit. Okay. But that's okay. I mean, that was an awesome website that she showed. And I know she spent some time getting it all in place. And we're actually going to go live with it. Um, we're going to go live with it as soon as maybe tomorrow or so. Okay. All right. So this wraps it up for our team meeting this week. And want to thank everyone for being a part of this. And we're looking forward to bigger and better things. Can we close out in prayer, Wakil?
Sure can. Dear Father God, we ask that you just give us easy minds tonight, dear Father God, as we go away with all this information available at our use and our disposal, dear Father God. I ask that you just help us achieve our goals that we set for ourselves this week, dear Father God. May we achieve more than what we didn't achieve last week, dear Father. I ask that we just continue to count on each other and rely on each other because we're all a team. No matter how big of a business and how far we go, we're a great family. And I hope that we all stay together, dear Father God. I ask that your will be done. And I ask that you just continue to camp your angels around those who may be ill or who may be under the weather, dear Father God. It's in your precious and wonderful name we pray and thank you. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. So